Terrell Thomas, TheseUrbanTimes, A3C Weekend in Atlanta. I'm with a young lady making a lot of noise, originally from Raleigh, but now she out here in Atlanta doing her thing. Miss Moni Meechi, how you feeling today?
What's going on? I feel good.
Now, it's A3C Weekend. It's a big time for artists to get out, network, get their music out there. Talk to me about the importance of A3C and festivals like that.
I'm definitely big on the networking, especially in Atlanta, because Atlanta, you don't never know who you'll meet. You meet everybody outside. So I definitely think, as far as being an artist, like networking is just really the major part of it. Like, you can have good music and all that, but you need to know who you need to know.
Now, you let me know you're from Raleigh originally, but you're down here in Atlanta. Talk to me about your upbringing in Raleigh and what's the music scene like out there?
Raleigh is definitely fire. I love home, but also at the same time, like, of course, Raleigh is not like Atlanta. Like, we don't have a lot of music outlets and ways that you can, connect with people in the industry. So it's definitely different. I wouldn't trade coming up in Raleigh for nothing, but it would definitely just time to move on and really get outside.
What was your main reasoning behind coming to Atlanta? And do you feel like your time so far has been beneficial to your career?
My main reason for coming was the music. Like, I was like, I can't do this no more. Like, it ain't nothing really going how I needed to go. I'm like, nah, I gotta go to Atlanta. And definitely this is the best part of my career really so far, just being in Atlanta, because I met a lot of people, I connected with a lot of people. I went on tour with Soulja Boy, and we just kind of seeing what's next.
Elaborate on that for me, because you can't just kind of throw that in the mix like I went on tour with Soulja Boy. A lot of people look at Soulja Boy for being extremely influential on where music is today. Of course, like the ringtone scene and streaming and whatnot, YouTube. Talk to me about that tour and how was it to actually be with that cat?
Soulja Boy is definitely great to be around. His energy is good, like the wisdom, the things that he drop on you, you know what I'm saying, while you're around him is definitely fire. I did a few cities with him. I did 5 cities. I think the best city, that's crazy because we in Atlanta, but I definitely think like the most fire city was definitely Atlanta. Like, Atlanta was packed. They definitely came out for him. I did enjoy Charlotte. I enjoyed Houston as well. It was definitely crazy just to even come out and just see all the people. Like, that was one of the biggest platforms that I have ever done. And then when I came out, like, even though like people may not have knew my song, like when I got off the stage they knew exactly who I was. I had the crowd responding, call and response. Like, it was crazy. It really was.
When did you know that music and entertainment was something that you would take seriously?
So I'm just kind of like, thank you. So I'm just kind of like,
crazy part about that is back when on Twitter, you remember like when people first started doing like them little challenges or whatever, like they had rap to an instrumental beat or whatever, like whatever the sound that was going on. I had did like a freestyle to that song. What's that song? Pose to Be. It's like Chris Brown, Janae Aiko on them. So I had did a little freestyle. I was still like in high school. And it ended up like getting a lot of retweets and like likes or whatever, like, and I was like, I might could do this for real. And I always wrote though like poetry and everything, like, so just to see like people like that little freestyle, I was like, oh shit, I can do this for real. I keep going.
Now you have new music out right now. Just recently dropped a new single. Talk to me about that single. What influenced you to actually drop that?
Yum Yum came out on September the 7th.
Ah, that's my birthday. That was a great day.
Okay, yeah. So we definitely finna go up. It definitely for me was like kind of like a new sound. I kind of was like playing with like still doing the ratchet shit, but like putting kind of like a poppy sound on it. So like to come up with it, like, and it ended up sounding like exactly how I wanted it to sound in my mind. I was like, oh, this is fire. And then when I went on tour, because it dropped the day that my first date, so it dropped when we was in Charlotte, and the crowd went retarded. Like, it's a video on my page of all the lights up in the air, like they fist pumping, they jumping, like it was wild.
So who actually produced this record for you? When did you record it? Is this something that you had in the tuck for a while and was waiting to release, or did you record it recently?
I recorded it probably like 3 weeks before it dropped.
Okay.
Chris Davis, he produced that. He's with DFD Music, and he produced that record for me. So it was a vibe in the studio the whole time.
So we in the pretty much there in the fourth quarter of 2023. When A3C is over, of course we know Yum Yum is out in the streets, but what's next for you? Where do you see yourself as the year closes out? But then also, where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
As the year closes out, we just see the numbers growing and growing and growing on the blogs, on the different platforms. Definitely just trying to get it out there, continue to push it. In the next 2 years, I'm definitely going to be doing arenas, concert, like big. I'm talking about big. I'm talking about we going all the way huge, sold out. And I promise y'all, like, it's going to happen. So, yeah.
Tell our audience how they can check out Yum Yum, where they can stream that at, and also how they can check you out via social media, YouTube, and all the platforms on social media.
Y'all can find the Yum Yum on all streaming platforms. Any platform that got music, it got Yum Yum, okay? Just type in Moni Meechi Yum Yum. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at Moni Meechi, MoniMeechi. For all updates, Moni Meechi, you can go to www.monimeechimusic.com and make sure y'all follow me so when I drop this Ratchet Rockstar clothing line, all my graphic t-shirts, y'all will be the first ones to get it, okay? Y'all can also follow Ratchet Rockstar on Instagram at Ratchet Rockstar.
Hold up. I'm not even gonna let you close out about that. Elaborate. So you into the fashion scene as well, doing clothes and such. Give me a little more on that. Give me a little, cause that's dope.
My clothing line, Ratchet Rockstar really came about because I really like to wear graphic t-shirts. Like, that's my vibe. Like, I always throw on a graphic t-shirt, like, with anything, you know what I'm saying? This ain't mine, but you know, I always got on the graphic tee. That's the vibe. So I was like, you know what? Instead of going and just buying graphic tees, I might as well start my own graphic t-shirt line, and that's what it is. Because I definitely consider myself the Ratchet Rockstar. Rockstar is a lifestyle, and I'm ratchet as fuck. So we outside.
That's dope. We gonna stay in tune with what you got going on. I'm gonna have to put a bid in for one of them shirts too, and
That's a fact. I got you.